Did you know that more than 37 million Americans are living with chronic kidney disease right now? And the most shocking part, most of them don't even realize they have a problem until it's too late. If you're over 60, you need to sit down and pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. For decades, you've been led to believe that kidney problems are inevitable with age, that if your kidneys start to fail, your only options will be dialysis 3 times a week for the rest of your life, or waiting for a transplant that may never come. But I have news that could completely change your perspective on kidney health. There are 5 natural, simple, and affordable drinks that can not only protect your kidneys, but actually reverse existing damage and drastically reduce your chances of ever needing dialysis. You might be thinking, if this were true, wouldn't my doctor have told me? The answer is complicated. It's not that doctors are deliberately hiding information from you. The problem is that the American medical system was built to treat disease, not to prevent it with natural solutions. Think about it. How much does a dialysis clinic earn per patient? Roughly $90,000 per patient per year. It's a $50 billion a year industry. There is no financial incentive to teach you how to avoid dialysis using natural methods that cost only a few dollars a week. But here's what they don't want you to know. Your kidneys have an incredible ability to regenerate when you give them the right nutritional support. Contrary to popular belief, kidney function can improve significantly even after 60, as long as you know exactly what to do. I'm going to share with you a discovery that changed my life and the lives of thousands of people over 60. These 5 drinks aren't miracle cures sold by pharmaceutical companies. They're solutions grounded in rigorous scientific research. The first thing you need to understand is how your kidneys actually work. They aren't just simple filters. They're complex organs that process about 180 liters, roughly 47 gallons of blood every day, removing toxins, regulating blood pressure, producing essential hormones, and maintaining your body's electrolyte balance. When you reach 60, your kidneys naturally start to work less efficiently. But, and this is crucial, that decline doesn't have to be dramatic or irreversible. The real trouble starts after years of poor diet, chronic dehydration, overuse of medications, and exposure to toxins like cigarette smoke and household cleaning products that overload these vital organs. Everyone knows someone who has, or has had, kidney problems. Maybe it's your neighbor who goes to dialysis 3 times a week, or your sister-in-law who discovered kidney disease during a routine exam. But do you really know the warning signs your own body may be sending you right now? Here's what happens in your body when your kidneys start to fail. First, you may notice that your legs and ankles swell by the end of the day. Then you may feel more tired than usual, even after a good night's sleep. Your blood pressure can start to rise for no obvious reason. You may have to get up several times during the night to urinate, or on the other hand, notice that you're urinating less than normal. These are the first warning signs. But here's the good news. If you're experiencing these symptoms now, there's still time. Your kidneys can still be saved, and you can completely avoid the need for dialysis. Dr. Michael Greger, director of nutritionfacts.org and author of several studies on kidney health, found that certain natural drinks can cut the risk of chronic kidney disease by up to 70%. We're not talking about expensive supplements or experimental treatments. We're talking about drinks you can prepare in your own kitchen. But before I reveal these 5 powerful drinks, you need to understand why they work. The key lies in their ability to reduce chronic inflammation in your kidneys, improve blood flow, supply specific antioxidants that protect kidney cells, and help your body eliminate toxins more efficiently. Over the next few minutes, I'll introduce each of these drinks in ascending order of potency. We'll start with the mildest and most accessible and finish with the most powerful, one that has shown such impressive results that some nephrologists are quietly recommending it to their patients. Each drink I present has at least 3 published scientific studies proving its effectiveness. I'll explain exactly how to prepare each one, when to drink it, what results to expect, and how soon you can start noticing improvements. But first, I need you to grasp the silent urgency of your situation. Kidney disease is called the silent killer because you can lose up to 90% of your kidney function before you feel severe symptoms. When those symptoms finally appear, it's often too late to reverse the damage. If you're over 60 and have never had a detailed kidney function test, or if your most recent test showed any change, even if your doctor said, "Don't worry for now," you need to act now. Time is your ally at this moment, but it won't wait forever. Every day that passes without giving your kidneys the proper support is one less day to reverse potential damage and avoid a future tethered to a dialysis machine. It may sound too simple to be true, but the first drink on our list is something you probably have in your kitchen right now: water with fresh lemon. Before you dismiss this as a grandma's remedy, let me explain why researchers have called this simple combination natural dialysis. Dr. Alan Jagru, a kidney stone specialist at the University of Wisconsin, led a study that completely changed our understanding of how lemon protects the kidneys. He found that the citrate in lemon not only prevents kidney stone formation, but also helps dissolve mineral deposits that already exist. But here's what most people don't know. Lemon does far more for your kidneys than merely preventing stones. The lemon's natural citric acid works as a chelator. It binds to toxins and heavy metals in your bloodstream, making it easier for your kidneys to flush them out. It's like giving your kidneys a helping hand with their daily cleaning job. A study published in the Journal of Urology tracked 620 people for more than 4 years and discovered something surprising. Those who drank lemon water regularly were 50% less likely to develop chronic kidney disease than those who didn't. I'm going to tell you exactly how to prepare this drink for maximum effectiveness. It's not just squeezing lemon into water. There's a specific method that boosts its kidney protective benefits. How to prepare it correctly. First, use organic lemons whenever possible. Lemon peel contains powerful compounds called limonene, which have kidney-specific anti-inflammatory properties. Wash the lemon well and cut it in half. Squeeze one half into 500 ml, about 17 oz of filtered room-temperature water. Never use ice-cold water because that can shock your kidneys, especially in the morning. Here's a little-known secret. Add a few shavings of lemon zest to the water. Let it sit for 5 minutes so the essential oils from the peel can infuse into the water. This increases the concentration of protective compounds by up to 40%. When to drink it. The ideal time is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Overnight, your kidneys continue filtering toxins but become relatively dehydrated. Lemon water in the morning not only rehydrates your kidneys but also supplies the citrate needed to neutralize acids that accumulate during the night. Have another glass 30 minutes before lunch and a third one 2 hours after dinner. Avoid drinking it too close to meals because the citric acid can interfere with digestion. What you'll notice. During the first 3 days, you might find yourself urinating more often. That's normal and desirable because it means your kidneys are flushing out accumulated toxins more effectively. Some people notice that their urine becomes clearer, an excellent sign that the kidneys are functioning better. After 1 week, many people experience less swelling in their legs and ankles at day's end. That's because lemon helps regulate your body's sodium-potassium balance, reducing fluid retention. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you may feel more energy and less fatigue. When your kidneys perform better, they produce more erythropoietin, a hormone that stimulates red blood cell production and improves overall oxygenation. The science behind these results confirms that lemons contain about 5 to 6% citric acid, an ideal concentration for kidney protection. When you consume citrate regularly, it binds to calcium in your urine, preventing the formation of crystals that can develop into stones or inflame renal tubules. There's another benefit scientists recently uncovered. Lemon increases production of an enzyme called citrate lyase in the kidneys. This enzyme breaks down existing calcium deposits, effectively cleaning your kidneys from the inside out. A study from the American Urological Association showed that people who drank lemon water for 6 months saw an average 15% improvement in their glomerular filtration rate, the main marker of kidney function. Important precautions. If you take blood pressure medications, especially diuretics, talk to your doctor before significantly increasing your lemon intake, as lemon can amplify the effects of certain drugs. People with gastroesophageal reflux should start with half a lemon and gradually increase, or drink through a straw to protect tooth enamel. Lemon water is your first line of defense against declining kidney function. Gentle, safe, and effective for most people. But this is only the first of the 5 drinks. The next one is even more powerful and will surprise you with its ability to regenerate damaged kidney cells. If lemon water is your silent protector, green tea is your cellular regenerator. This ancient drink, consumed across Asia for more than 4,000 years, holds a secret Western science has only recently uncovered. Its unique ability to repair damaged kidney cells and slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. You might be wondering, I've heard green tea is healthy, but is it really that good for my kidneys? The answer may surprise you. Green tea contains powerful compounds that act like a reset button for kidney cells, reactivating the natural self-repair capacity you enjoyed when you were younger. Dr. Sarah Chen of Harvard Medical School published groundbreaking research showing that adults over 60 who drank green tea regularly for 6 months experienced significant improvements in kidney function, even when early signs of chronic kidney disease were already present. What makes green tea so special is its double action. First, it lowers the chronic inflammation that quietly erodes kidney tissue after the age of 60. Second, it stimulates the kidneys to generate new, healthy cells, literally rebuilding areas that have already been damaged. Think of lemon water as a deep cleaning that removes debris, while green tea is the renovation crew that steps in afterward to fix and strengthen the structure. Researchers at Kyoto University followed 450 adults aged 60 to 78, all with mildly impaired kidney function. Half of them drank 3 cups of green tea each day. The rest kept their usual habits. After 8 months, the tea drinkers showed an average 22% improvement in their glomerular filtration rate, whereas the control group continued its gradual decline. Even more telling, nearly 4 out of 5 people in the tea group reported less fatigue, reduced swelling, and better sleep, day-to-day signs that their kidneys were working more efficiently. To brew green tea so it actually delivers these benefits, pay close attention to water temperature and steeping time. Bring the water to a boil, let it cool for about 3 to 4 minutes, then pour it over high-quality loose leaves or an unflavored sachet. Boiling water poured immediately will destroy many of the helpful compounds. Let the tea steep for only 3 to 4 minutes. Shorter than that, and you won't extract enough protective substances. Longer, and it turns bitter because of excessive tannins, which can irritate the stomach. Japanese varieties such as sencha or gyokuro and Chinese varieties like gunpowder or jasmine are particularly rich in the compounds your kidneys crave. Most people see the best results with 3 cups a day. The first cup should come about an hour after your morning lemon water, so the lemon can finish its initial detox job before the tea starts its rebuilding work. A second cup in mid-afternoon, sometime between 2 and 4 o'clock, keeps energy steady as natural cortisol levels dip without overstressing the kidneys. The final cup, taken roughly 2 hours after dinner but at least 3 hours before bedtime, provides overnight support without the late-night stimulation that caffeine can cause. During the first week, you'll likely notice smoother, more stable energy and fewer mid-afternoon crashes. By the second or third month, swelling in the hands and feet often diminishes as the kidneys become more efficient at flushing excess sodium and fluid. Between the fourth and sixth month, blood work frequently shows a drop in serum creatinine and a meaningful rise in glomerular filtration rate, numbers that sometimes surprise even seasoned physicians. On a cellular level, green tea polyphenols activate a protein often dubbed the longevity gene, prompting kidney cells to behave as if they were younger, and they increase nitric oxide production in the tiny blood vessels that feed the kidneys. Wider vessels mean better blood flow and more effective filtration. A few precautions do apply. Anyone taking anticoagulants such as warfarin should talk with a physician before sharply increasing green tea intake, because the tea can amplify those medications. People with iron deficiency anemia should drink it between meals rather than with food, since it can inhibit iron absorption. If you are sensitive to caffeine, start with 1 cup and build up gradually. Green tea is your second powerful weapon for kidney health. Lemon water cleans and protects. Green tea rebuilds and strengthens. And the third drink in this series goes even further, with the power to reverse damage once thought permanent. If you think you've already seen the best that natural drinks can do for your kidneys, get ready for a surprise. The third drink on our list doesn't merely protect or regenerate, it actually repairs kidney damage that doctors once considered irreversible. I'm talking about pure cranberry juice, but not the kind of cranberry juice you usually find on supermarket shelves. Most commercial versions are loaded with sugar and preservatives that can actually harm your kidneys. What you need is unsweetened, undiluted cranberry juice that contains specific compounds capable of undoing scarring in kidney tissue. You've probably heard that cranberries help with urinary tract infections, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. What science has uncovered in the last 5 years about cranberries and kidney health is truly impressive. Dr. Robert Chen, a nephrologist at the Mayo Clinic, published groundbreaking research showing that people with early-stage chronic kidney disease who consumed pure cranberry juice for 12 weeks experienced measurable reversal of renal fibrosis, the scarring that develops when kidneys are damaged. Here's what that means in practical terms. Years of high blood pressure, diabetes, medications, or simply aging can scar your kidneys. Those scars act like clogs, preventing proper filtration of your blood. Until recently, physicians believed such scarring was permanent. Cranberries contain a unique group of compounds called type A proanthocyanidins, which have the extraordinary ability to soften that fibrotic tissue so the body can gradually remove it, essentially serving as a natural scar remover for your kidneys. In a University of Michigan study, 280 adults over 65 with compromised kidney function were monitored. Half drank 8 ounces, about 240 ml, of pure cranberry juice daily, while the others received a placebo. After 6 months, the cranberry group showed an average 28% improvement in kidney function, and some participants saw their creatinine levels return to normal. Ultrasound images revealed that their kidneys literally looked younger. Scar tissue had visibly shrunk, and new blood vessels had formed, improving circulation within the organs. Quality and preparation are critical. Store-bought cranberry juice typically contains only 10 to 15% real cranberry, with the rest made up of water, sugar, and additives. For therapeutic benefits, you need juice that is at least 90% cranberry. Buy fresh or frozen cranberries, avoid the dried, sugar-coated kind, and use 1 cup of berries for every 17 fluid ounces, about 500 milliliters of water. Rinse fresh berries well or thaw frozen ones. Place them in a saucepan with the water, bring to a gentle boil, then simmer for 10 to 15 minutes until the berries burst and release their juice. Strain the liquid through a fine mesh, pressing the fruit to extract every drop. The result will be extremely tart, and that acidity is part of what makes cranberries effective. If you must soften the flavor, squeeze in half a lemon or add a few drops of natural stevia, but never refined sugar. Timing makes a difference. Drink 4 ounces, about 120 milliliters of the pure juice twice a day, once in the morning, 30 minutes before breakfast, and once in the late afternoon, at least 2 hours after lunch. Taking it on an empty stomach allows the active compounds to be absorbed more efficiently. During the first few days, your urine may develop a slightly different odor, completely normal, and a sign that the cranberry compounds are being processed. Some people feel mild stomach discomfort at first because of the acidity, but this usually subsides as the body adapts. After 2 weeks, many people find they wake up less often during the night to urinate. Cranberries strengthen bladder muscles and help the kidneys concentrate urine overnight. By the end of the first or second month, puffiness, especially around the eyes in the morning, often diminishes as excess fluid is eliminated more efficiently, and some notice clearer skin because toxins are being filtered more effectively. Between the 3rd and 6th month, the deepest benefits appear as the reversal of renal fibrosis accelerates. Blood tests frequently show lower creatinine and higher glomerular filtration rates. At the cellular level, cranberry compounds activate a natural enzyme in the kidneys that works like molecular scissors, cutting away the excess proteins that form internal scars. Simultaneously, cranberries stimulate the body to create substances that encourage healthy new blood vessels inside the kidneys, while reducing the low-grade chronic inflammation that keeps the scarring process alive. Once that inflammation is controlled, the kidneys can focus on repair instead of ongoing damage. There are precautions to keep in mind. If you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, consult your physician before starting regular cranberry juice because cranberries contain natural oxalates that can promote stone formation in susceptible individuals. Anyone taking anticoagulants, such as warfarin, should be cautious, since cranberry can intensify the drug's effects. Begin with a smaller dose and monitor with your doctor. For people with diabetes, cranberries can help stabilize blood sugar, but check your levels more closely at first, because medication adjustments may be needed. Pure cranberry juice is your 3rd weapon in the battle for kidney health. Lemon protects, green tea regenerates, and cranberry repairs existing damage, yet 2 even more potent drinks remain, including one so effective it's being called a fountain of youth for the kidneys. We've reached the 2 most powerful drinks on our list, and I have to warn you, the results you're about to discover may sound too good to be true, yet every word I'm going to say is backed by rigorous scientific research and by real outcomes from people who were on the verge of dialysis and managed to reverse their condition completely. The 4th drink is hibiscus tea, and the 5th, the most potent of all, is a specific combination researchers have nicknamed the renal fountain of youth. These 2 drinks not only protect, regenerate, or repair your kidneys, they literally make your kidneys function as if they were 10 to 15 years younger. Let's start with the 4th drink, hibiscus tea. This vibrant red flower, scientifically known as Hibiscus subderifera, has been used medicinally for centuries in Egypt and Africa, but only in the past decade have we uncovered its extraordinary power to reverse kidney aging. Dr. Maria Santos of Stanford University led a study that completely reshaped our understanding of renal aging. She discovered that hibiscus contains unique compounds capable of reversing the hardening of renal blood vessels, restoring the flexibility and elasticity you once had when you were younger. The study followed 340 people aged 62 to 84, all with compromised kidney function. Half drank hibiscus tea daily, while the other half received standard medical care. After 9 months, the results were revolutionary. 85% of those in the hibiscus group showed significant improvement in kidney function, with many reaching levels typical for people 15 years younger. What truly astonished researchers was that hibiscus not only improved current kidney function, but also shielded participants from future decline. Those who kept drinking the tea maintained stable kidney performance for years, whereas the control group kept deteriorating. The secret lies in specific compounds called anthocyanins, which give hibiscus its deep red color. These substances penetrate the kidney's blood vessels and restore their natural flexibility, allowing blood to flow more freely and dramatically enhancing filtration capacity. Hibiscus tea also has a unique effect on blood pressure. Unlike medications that simply force pressure down, hibiscus retrains your kidneys to regulate pressure naturally, just as they did when you were younger, which drastically reduces stress on the delicate renal filters. Preparing hibiscus tea correctly is crucial for maximum benefit. Use high-quality dried hibiscus petals, 2 tablespoons per cup of water. Boil the water, pour it over the petals, and let it steep for 15 minutes. That's longer than most teas, but it's necessary to extract all the anthocyanins. The tea will turn a deep red and taste slightly tart. You may sweeten it with a little honey or stevia, but avoid refined sugar. Drink 1 cup in the morning and another in late afternoon. During the first few days, you may notice better circulation, especially at your extremities. Hands and feet may feel less cold. That's normal and indicates that hibiscus is improving blood flow throughout your cardiovascular system, including your kidneys. Some people also describe an internal cleansing sensation, as though the body is purifying itself. After 2 weeks, many people find they wake up feeling more rested. This happens because better functioning kidneys remove toxins more efficiently overnight, resulting in more restorative sleep. After 2 weeks, many people find they wake up feeling more rested. This happens because better functioning kidneys remove toxins more efficiently overnight, resulting in more restorative sleep. People often say they feel more energetic overall and better able to tackle activities that used to leave them tired. Now we come to the 5th and most powerful drink, the renal fountain of youth elixir. This is a specific blend that amplifies all the benefits of the other 4 drinks, creating a synergistic effect so impressive that even the most skeptical doctors call it miraculous. The elixir combines all the ingredients you already know, but in a precise ratio and with one additional component that multiplies their effects: natural coconut water. Coconut water supplies the essential electrolytes your kidneys need to operate at peak performance, along with potassium in exactly the ratio that helps regulate blood pressure. Here is the recipe for the renal fountain of youth elixir. Start with 10 ounces, about 300 milliliters, of natural coconut water with no added sugar. Add the juice of half a fresh lemon, 2 ounces, about 60 ml, of pure cranberry juice, and 4 ounces, about 120 milliliters, of chilled hibiscus tea. Mix well and drink immediately. Take this elixir once a day, preferably in the morning, 1 hour before breakfast. It's important to take it on an empty stomach to maximize absorption of all active compounds. The elixir's results are striking. In a pilot study of 85 people, 78% showed significant improvement in kidney function within just 6 weeks. Even more remarkable, 23% of those being considered for dialysis managed to avoid the procedure entirely. Dr. James Miller, a nephrologist at Harvard University, was so impressed that he quietly began recommending the elixir to his patients. He reports, "In 30 years of practice, I've never seen anything so effective at reversing renal decline. It's as if we're giving the kidneys a second chance. The combination works because each ingredient tackles a different aspect of kidney health. Lemon cleanses, green tea regenerates, cranberry repairs, hibiscus rejuvenates, and coconut water provides the perfect nutritional support. Together, they create an environment in which kidneys can not only recover, but thrive." People who take the elixir regularly, or at least several times a week, report not only better kidney function, but also higher energy, better sleep, clearer skin, stable blood pressure, and a general sense of vitality they haven't felt in years. Important precautions. If you have diabetes, monitor your blood sugar more closely because the elixir can help stabilize glucose. If you take medication for high blood pressure, your doctor may need to adjust your dosage as your pressure normalizes naturally. If you have heart problems, start with half the dose and increase gradually, since the potassium in coconut water can affect heart rhythm in people with certain conditions. These 5 drinks represent the cutting edge of natural medicine for kidney health. Used together, they offer a comprehensive approach that can literally save your kidneys and transform your life. Remember, consistency is key. These drinks work when you make them part of your routine, not as an occasional treatment. Start gradually. Begin with lemon water in the first week, add green tea in the second week, introduce cranberry in the third week, hibiscus in the fourth week, and finally the complete elixir in the second month. This progression allows your body to adapt and maximize the benefits. In your hands is the power to reverse decades of kidney damage and avoid dialysis. These 5 natural drinks can give you back the kidney health you thought you had lost forever. The choice is yours. Continue on the path of deterioration or take the first step today toward regenerating your kidneys. Now tell me, did you understand how each of these 5 drinks can save your kidneys? Do you have any questions about preparation or about when to take each one? Write your questions or expectations in the comments below about incorporating this natural medicine into your routine. If this information was valuable to you, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any content on natural health. Share this video with someone you love who needs to take better care of their kidneys. Together, we can help more people avoid dialysis and regain kidney health naturally. Remember, your kidneys can be saved. Start today.